Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Are you hey okay? In your neck of the woods? What up? What up? Manners and respect, man. Are your girl, Debbie from Donga Yard. Welcome you all to the Jamaican kitchen. Welcome once more. It is the Jamaican cooking journey. If you're new right on over here, there's always a special welcome. Thank you very much. And those of you who were there with me from the beginning of this journey and you're still here, manners and respect. On today's episode of the Jamaican cooking journey, I'll be sharing with you not heavy, but whether uptown, downtown, crosstown, roundtown, in Jamaica household, we always prepare a little dinner here. Most times on a Friday, most times in Jamaica we not cook on a Friday, but most of the times on a Friday, on a Thursday, Ben Johnson Day, or during the week, or sometimes on a Sunday too, if we just feel for it. We're going to be preparing for you Jamaican bully beef and rice. That is corned beef and white rice. So we have got here just some regular white rice, but you want to maybe do your basmati, or you want to do your what that flavor jasmine, do your rice of choice. This is just my regular little Jamaican rice. Corned beef, of course, choose your brand, okay? I'll be using a little bell pepper, not a lot, a little yellow, and a little green scallions. I should have onions, but it never come out in the video. So it seems as if I wasn't ready for recording. So what we're going to do now, the very first thing we're going to do, we are going to go prepare the rice. I'm going to go wash this rice, and then I'm going to come back and have it going. So I'll show you at what interval now we start prepare the corned beef. That everything can just ready. The rice, hot and nice, and the corned beef, just all of that. So I'm going to show you how you can prepare it and present it and make it just look palatable. That if you even have, picky eaters, they would want to eat. May soon come. Okay, now we are back, family. This is your little white rice, and you see, first things first. You must wash your rice when you're using regular rice until you can see your rice underneath the water. You don't want to put the rice with too much of the starch. You must spend some time. It is your body. And wash off that heavy starch. Or you can use that method. I have a video there. But even though you're going to use that method, wash the rice a couple times well first. Okay? Take some time. Wash your rice properly. So you want to wash your rice properly. First, I told you. Then the second thing, you want to look at this is just a small amount of rice. I didn't even measure it. I don't know how many measure. So you want to have the water just like this, as I showed you, like it's if you got pressure. It must, whatever the amount of rice, the water must just be a little above it, providing it's not parboiled or brown rice. You know them, they take more time. So what you want to do now, you can't put it on in your cold water, and if you was even using your rice cooker, you do the same. You want to stir it, and as you stir it, you notice that the water is still clear, or flame is there. So what you want to do now, you want to add your salt to taste. Add your little salt. Don't do like me, try and measure. Alright, come remember, say we are using corned beef, and some of them might a little salty than some. So you don't want to put too much salt in your rice. For me, that's good. Now, hey, hello. Now that you have it there, you're stirring it around, so you're dissolving the salt in there. I'm doing it, that if you never do a little dish here before, for all the newbies them, all the new cooks, and all of that. So you're going to leave it on a little salt, a little above medium. Now, when it starts, it comes to eat up, and like it starts boil, you can put butter, you can put margarine, you can put oil. No, but I put too much of the oil, it's so heavy. Sorry, like olive oil and all of that. A little light vegetable oil, canola, whichever oil you use, healthy oil. So we have it there, and it's coming to a boil. So you can use whatever. I'm going to be putting in a tablespoon or a tablespoon and a half of this canola oil in there. So that's just how I'm going to cook my rice. So, okay, when you see me next, the oil should start, the rice should be almost ready. Then we are going to prepare our little condiments, and then we are going to fix up a little corned beef, and also I'll plate it right before your eyes. Come I know say enough time and I say I'm gonna plate and return. Some people say, lad, she couldn't make we see how she plate it. But want to get to learn some of them like a plating thing to make it look appealing. So I'll catch you in the next clip. Okay, now fam, we are back and we have our corned beef. Some of them might come out whole, some of them might come out as, you know, broken as this one. What you want to do, depending on the brand, when they, you know, they grind the beef, you know, there's always fat in there. So, you know, whether you want to mash it out, some people mash it out when it reaches the pot and all of that. Yeah. So what you want to do now, you mash it out like that. So because it has the fat, you just want to use a small amount of oil, and you want to get your oil a little bit on the reheated side. I have a little green bell peppers, yellow, some onions, green scallions, and some sliced garlic, and this is just the white part of the green scallion. So we're going to put it down inside this little oil, and we're going to start it on a really kind of high heat, you know. You don't want to get it fried and becoming crispy. So you want to put it in there and all of that, make it look like this. So, you know, could I have a little more onion too, but the onion then get kind of little wackly out for me, you know, in the drought here. So now that it is in there on the high heat, you want to monitor this. You're going to cover it, but you're going to monitor it because you don't want the scallions get and the garlic get burned. So you want to leave that, make it start, you know, like it's going to be steaming down. You start it on the high, make it steam down for about half a minute, and then that niceness, that herbs start coming out. Now you start it at the time when your rice is like simmering down, you know. So you have to have this thing. This thing you have to eat cold enough, warm and all of that. You're hearing that sizzle? Alright, so you're going to turn your flame down and leave the little veggies, the little, not veggies, the little seasonings to sort of come to a little, you know, not crunch, but a little cooked, you know. So when that is finished, we'll return. I'll soon come. We are back, and this is how this looks, you know. I don't want to overpower it with too much stuff. If you had a little red, you could probably put a little red, or if you had purple onions, you then kind of bring it up. But I don't want to overpower this thing with too much of this bell pepper. So right here and then now, you're going to put in your corned beef. Now, some of the corned beef, they are different colors. Some when you open them, they have a dark red color. Some they have a color like this. So you want to get your corned beef, you know, incorporated in your thing. Yeah, mix up your thing, you know. Mixing it up all in and let all of this go through your corned beef and all of that. Now, what I want to tell you, when you get the corned beef, then with them look a white color, yeah, you know, you just put a little paprika. Don't put too much to give it that nice little color. That should be good. And at this point, we can get our flame up back a little bit. Remember, no additional salt, because this thing is like it near corned beef. So we put in a little black pepper, not a lot. Black pepper does a little bit for the corned beef and all of that. So look at me here now. You want to stir it up, and you want to look if this little paprika did any justice to this white color corned beef here. Okay, you see it bring up the color, and if you want it come up a little more, you could just do what? Add a little more. And all of that. Nice right there. So you get your flame down. This is how easy this little dish is, you know. You have your flame there. So you know what, when it finish, you have a bag of grease in there. And maybe this, some people can say this is too much for them. But do your thing. So look at me here. You can turn it off now and all of that. That is how easy this little dish is. So let's look at our rice right here. This scene sound like me come for the beginner. Yeah. So we'll leave our rice right there. We're gonna go get our little condiments that we are gonna present it with, and when I return, I'll have my plate ready and I'll show you how to present this easy little dish to make it the monks rated in the big top food then, because people say can't be for poor people food. But I'm gonna show you how to plate it for your husband, for your wife, for your family member, your friend, and most of all for your kids, the little picky eater them, so they want to eat. My soon come. Okay, now we're gonna be plating. So I'm gonna be just with a napkin. I'm gonna be giving my, most times you use white to bring out, you know, but people are using colored. So we want to make sure we give this plate a nice sheen, you know, that finishing sheen. Even though we wash it already, you see that the sheen start coming out. Camera girl? Yeah. And all of that. Now our rice is over there. Now I always say, I'm not sure if I've said it, when you want to make cup or bowl or whatever your rice, you can't make it too shelly, or else you'll find yourself in problems. So you kind of mostly do it, not as much as sticky rice. This bowl here is wet. Can turn our flame off. So this bowl here is wet now onto the side. So you want to just put your rice down. Remember, we did it with the a little oil. I told you I would do it with a little oil. So you want to use something now. Yeah, I need camera girl. Yeah. And you put it in whatever you want to take the shape of it, okay? Now this is set. This is ready. You want to highball out your plate, your whatever your platter, and you want to put it there. And you just want to lift it, and that is how it will come out. Okay? If it comes out that you want it to go a little further, you can easily well move it. This is how you have to cook the rice. Like we go over here, so in I bully beef pot now. And like that. Now, we have added our corned beef, and you want to make sure you use something. This is a simple little dish, but at the same time you're learning a little plating, you know, to make sure the edges of your plate. You must always have your napkin. It is always better than the hand towel. Most of them, some quality napkins are good. Now your rice is there and all of that. Now you are gonna serve some sliced tomatoes and some cucumbers. Don't let your cucumbers slices be too thin. Let them too thick. So you want to place your cucumber here, and we might just want to do just 3 slices, 2 slices. Now your cucumber, when your cucumber slices are thin, it is always more palatable. Now our tomatoes are small. When your tomatoes are small and you want to slice them, you do them with a little thickness and all of that, okay? Try to let them be accurate and all of that, okay? So if the tomato is big, you slice it thin as a cucumber. If it's small, you slice it thick, okay? Now we are going to top it off with this specialty, our Jamaican specialty. This is our Scotch bonnet pepper. We don't know the people who are going to eat it, so we just want to put a little slice there for the people or the person who is going to have it. And let me present it to you. From my kitchen to yours, from my Jamaican kitchen to your family table, to your plate, and most of all to your stomach. It is just Jamaican corned beef and rice. Simple, easy, but it is the presentation. Bully beef and rice. What you know about that? Now, if you have liked this video, remember to give me a thumbs up. Remember to make sure that you're subscribed to the Jamaican cooking journey. And when you do subscribe, remember to click the notification bell. And when you click the bell, remember to press the option all. That ensures you that you get all of my videos that are uploaded, okay? Things have changed around from the norm. Make sure when you click the bell, you tell it, say, "Me want all of Miss Debbie video them," okay? So please do enjoy once more. And this is also, we're going to be doing things as we go along, as we move into gear, showing you how you can present your little dishes. When your husband come home and him lift up the little cover for that and all of that, it just look appealing. Your kids will eat. Your friend, lad, bully, give me a little, yo, this nice thing. Yeah. So I hope you do enjoy and all of that. Remember that all our information on how to get on to us will be in the description of the video. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. Remember, our little merch is there. Go support us in whatever way you can. Thank you so much. And to those of you who have been supporting, remember to send me a little picture of what you bought so I can, you know, just thank you in a decent way. That is if you're following me on Instagram. Also, you can send me through the email too and all of that. Thanks once more for the love. Thanks once more for the support and all of that. Remember to be you. Do you. Most of all, love you.